All right, we're going to talk about 7.10 single variable division equation today. And this is going to be very similar to the problems that we've been working on before, except we're going to be focusing on the division aspect. So a problem that we might get in this section, let me get the right colors. I need all the fun colors. Oops. And let's look at a problem that looks like this. K over negative 4 equals 12. And the question remains, what do we do to solve this? Well, we're going to be using our same algebraic manipulations that we've been using before to try to isolate this k, because that's kind of our goal, because that's how we solve it. Isolate. It's kind of that's what we're trying to do. So we're going to be using the multiplication property of equality in this one. And quite simply, this says if A equals B, then A times C equals B times C. So if I have two numbers that are equal, or two sides of an equation that are equal, and I multiply both sides by the same thing, I will end up with something that is equal. So I'm going to be using this to solve this problem before. And what I'm really trying to do is add something that's going to cancel out that negative 4 on the top. So for example here, let me rewrite the problem that I've got. I have k over negative 4 equals 12. Well, like we were doing before, if I can put something up on the top to cancel out that negative 4, I can turn it into a 1. And in this case, if I multiply by negative 4 on this side, I can then put that negative 4 up on top. But if I put that negative 4 on this side that I'm multiplying by, I have to do it the same on both sides. So when I multiply it out in the front, I could really write this number as like negative 4 over 1, because negative 4 and negative 4 over 1 are the same, times k over negative 4 equals 12 times negative 4, right? Now I'm going to break it down into all the little tiny steps, just this one time, and then we'll be able to skip them more later. Well, then I remember how to multiply fractions, and I just multiply the tops together, and I multiply the bottoms together. So I have negative 4k over negative 4 equals, and now I can simplify my 12 times negative 4. Now I know that 12 times 4 is what, 48? And since my rule that one of them was negative, my 48 is going to be negative, so I know that's to be the case. And in this case, I can simplify by crossing off my negative 4 on the top and the bottom, because negative 4 divided by negative 4 is 1, and that's going to give me just k. So in this case, I have k equals negative 48. And that is going to be the method for how we're going to be solving these problems. Now, we don't need to show all of these little steps, but the big step that I want to see is what we are multiplying both sides by. So let's take a look at some quick examples before we go on, or before we finish. Example 1. Let's see, let me find one that I like. Okay. This one says n over 1.5 equals 10. Well, this one has a decimal number on the bottom. Is that okay? Well, of course it's okay. It's just like another number that I can use. So I'm going to multiply this side by 1.5, and I'm going to multiply this side by 1.5 as well. 10 times 1.5 is 15. I know that to be the case. And I can put the 1.5 up on the top. 1.5n over 1.5. Cancel them out. And I have n equals 15 for my answer. Not too bad. These are pretty easy once you kind of get the hang of it. The trick comes in when this is only one of the steps we have to do, which when we get to two-step equations, and later three-step equations when you get into 8th grade. I don't think we do three-step equations. Could be wrong, though. I've been wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. Not often, but on occasion. Y over 5 equals 6, for example 2. Okay, pretty simple. We're just going to multiply. I'm going to put my 5 up on top because I kind of know that I can do that now. And I'm going to multiply by 5 on this side. And I'm going to get, cross off my 5's, y equals 6 times 5 is 30, right? Yep. Okay. If you feel like you get it, go ahead and go on. I'm just going to do 2 more real fast. Example 3. All right, we're going to go with x over negative 2 equals 5. Okay, I'm going to multiply by negative 2 on the top, and I'm going to multiply by negative 2 on this side as well. I'm going to cross off my negative 2's, so I get x equals 5 times negative 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Only one of them is negative, so I'm going to get a negative 10 for my answer. And my last one in this section, example 4. We're going to go with b over negative 4 equals negative 3. All right, I'm going to multiply by negative 4 over here, and I'm going to do the same on this side because that's how I have to do it. I've got b equals negative 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, and a negative times a negative, well, that's a positive. So I'm back to where I was before, and I'm good to go. All right, enjoy and good luck.